Hello, Sparkly You. Welcome back. I've got some gorgeous gemstone rings to show you today, and we're going to listen in to my live, which was recorded on Facebook. So you're going to be watching a live recording, and I'm responding to comments during that live recording. I think I've told you it's live. We're going to be looking at some gorgeous gemstone pieces this week and big rings in big sizes, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. Are you ready to discover if we've got the ring for you? Let's listen in. It's Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday! Lovely to have your company on this blustery and wet Friday evening. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's just crazy weather, isn't it, at the moment? Storm Eunice. How's the weather where you are? I alive that I haven't started by saying how's the weather, because it's just been crazy, hasn't it? It's very blustery, breezy, windy here in Derbyshire, so much so I didn't know whether I'd be able to come live to you tonight or not. Didn't know what the what the links would be like or anything like that, but it all seems fine, so we'll see how we go. And it's been lovely to see those of you who've braved the weather today to come in. Hi Sarah, happy sparkly Friday. It's definitely been sort of blowing as I walked to the post office earlier, and it honestly, it was like a force, especially in the shambles. If you've not visited me, if you normally watch online, then I'm in the shambles in Chesterfield, which are very narrow lanes, and they're like a wind tunnel. It was just absolutely crazy. Hi to Georgina, happy sparkly Friday. And Sarah says crazy, wet, windy and hail. Oh my goodness, we had hailstones this morning. Heathy's first hailstones. He went outside and came very quickly back in again. He was not a fan. I've got some exciting new pieces to show you tonight. I've got some gorgeous gemstone rings. Now if you've watched me before, then you'll know that I love my gemstones, I love my rings, and I especially love big rings. But a lot of you asking if I can get big rings. So this is a little one for me, but this was my Christmas present. This is in Labradorite, and a lot of you wanting the big rings in the big sizes. Hi to Lindsay, woohoo! It's Friday. It certainly is. Hooray! Gateway to the weekend. Hi to Stephanie and Elsa as well. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. So when I saw the collection that I'm about to show you, it's just absolutely ideal for us. It's gemstones, it's nice big chunky rings, it's big sizes, and I'm so excited to show you all. See what you think tonight. Hi Sharon, happy sparkly Friday. Oh, thank you. The flowers in my hair. I'll be honest and let you into a little secret. My hair's been absolutely bats today because it's so windy outside. And I came on to do the live and I was looking, I thought, oh my, what's that all about? I was wearing a crazy wig. So I've tamed it with some flowers. So thank you for that. They're necessary today. They are necessary. Hi Pauline. Oh, thank you very much for loving my flowers. Hi to Andrew. Happy Friday. Lovely to have you all with me tonight. So let me show you some of these big rings then and see what you think. The first gemstone I've got to show you is a gorgeous rose quartz. And this was a Valentine's Day ring. So I've had this gorgeous oval rose quartz. It's the stone of love, of course. And it's a very nice soft colour. Hi to Gail. Happy sparkly Friday. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you very much. Flowers in my hair today. Lots of buffering on the live stream. Oh, I am sorry, Lindsay. I hope that'll sort itself out. Let's see how we go. I did wonder whether it was going to be the case tonight with all the wild weather that we've got around, whether we'd have some stops and starts. So I do apologise. It's not buffering here. So we'll just kind of see how we go and keep our fingers crossed that that sorts itself out shortly. So the rose quartz then, the stone of love, lovely, smooth, and they sort of, it sort of has peaks and troughs, rose quartz, with how people ask for it. We have nobody mention it for months and months, and then all of a sudden everybody loves rose quartz, and at the moment you're all loving rose quartz. So I saw this and thought, yes, that's just perfect. Andrew says, I'm not going to sing it, Andrew, but yes, I'm all ready for San Francisco until with flowers in my hair tonight. Good evening, Stephanie. Oh, it's very windy today. Is it with you as well? It's absolutely crazy here. Absolutely crazy. So this one, finger size N for November, and that's the smallest finger size by quite a way actually that I've got tonight. Most of them are the larger finger sizes. So let me just show you what that looks like on, just to give you an idea. And that's how big that one is on the finger. Let's take my blue john off so you can get a proper look. A really nice thick band on this one as well. Really nice thick silver band. Hi to Catherine. Happy sparkly Friday to you. And there's that soft rose quartz. Absolutely gorgeous because she does pick up colours that you're wearing as well. So she doesn't sort of overpower, but she's a very noticeable stone when you wear her, when she's on your finger. That's the nice thick bands that I was talking about. Now this will, normally a wider band will fit tighter, but this is actually a generous size N. I'm just feeling as I'm telling you. So I think if you are a size N, then you will still find this nice and comfortable. Stephanie says, hope everybody stayed safe today. Yes, me too. I hope so. I'm just doing a head count of you all to see if you're all here. Stephanie says, gorgeous. Thank you very much. She is gorgeous, isn't she, this one? Absolutely fabulous. £135 this one, 135. And just one of those, I think. Maybe two. One or two. Everything that I'm going to show you tonight is more or less a one-off. Some really nice one-off rings. So as always, if you see something that you love, then you can message me and I'll invoice you straight after and we can get that sorted out for you. Good evening to Linda. Happy Friday. Problems getting connected tonight. Oh, I'm sorry about, yes, I think a couple of people said I'm buffering tonight, so I do apologise. I did wonder whether we get a live tonight, so if I suddenly disappear, then you'll have to accept my apologies. It's not that I've been blown away, it's just that yeah, it's just crazy weather, isn't it? Andrew asks what stone it is. A rose quartz, this one. A rose quartz stone. Stone of love. Love and affection. Gorgeous. Love that. And then as it's the year of the tiger, of course I've got to show you some tiger's eye. Of course I have. And this is another gemstone that everybody loves, but we have some real tiger's eye fans. Some gemstones have what I call a real following. So they've got people that are really, really passionate about that. And tiger's eye is certainly one of those that people just get so passionate about. It's a beautiful gemstone. And you can see here lots of browns and golds. This is a nice example of that two-tone as well. We've got some gorgeous gold colours in there. Some really nice stripes for the tiger as well. A bit bigger than the rose quartz, a little bit flatter, but still that nice thick band on the back. And all of these are set so they've got a little bit there, just out of the back, so the gemstone onto your finger there. I think that's just beautiful. Ooh. Gorgeous colour, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and we're onto red with the MacBook very quickly. It seems to be doing that quite often recently, doesn't it? I might have to leave you and nip and get a plug and plug myself in. We'll see how we go. There, that tiger's eye. £135 again, and this one is a size R. R for romance, R for Romeo. Oh yes, it is going to sleep. Oh, on a Friday night first, I'm going to have to leave my post and go and plug you in. Stay where you are for just one moment. have power. Let's just plug that in. And I am going to change brightness in just a moment as well, because I have to unplug my lamp. It's so unlike me. Oh, you can't see me at all now, can you? Dear me. There. Okay, so we're a little bit fuzzy, but hopefully you can still see. We'll call it mood lighting. And hopefully you'll still be able to see the gemstones. Let me just see if I can help by turning that off. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit better, I think. That's balances a little bit, doesn't it? Oh dear, gosh. So it wasn't the storm in the end. It was me and my disorganisation. Terrible. So let's show you some more tiger's eye then. So the one that I've just shown you, £135, and that's a size R. And then something a little bit bigger. So that's the size of the tiger's eye there. So that's just ever so slightly bigger gemstone wise than the rose quartz, bigger on the finger, but the rose quartz has got that dome on the top for a profile, and the tiger's eye is a little flatter. And then the next piece, bigger again, and we've got some more silver on this next piece as well. I love this piece. It reminds me of an old Victorian mirror. It's got that kind of shape to it, hasn't it? And that gorgeous tiger's eye in the centre again. And properties of gemstones, tiger's eye is said to make you bolder in your decision making, because you're channeling all that tigerishness, if you like. Isn't that gorgeous? And those veins again running through the middle. And even in these two stones, if we put them side by side, you can see the difference there, can't you? So you can see the lines going down that one if I move, and this one's got sort of more of a zigzag across the centre. So what fascinates me about real gemstones is that each piece is unique. You will never have two the same, and I just think that's absolutely wonderful. Gorgeous. And this really nice silver setting, the wide silver band again, and that makes these really comfortable to wear. And it's one of the things that I always check when I'm going to being a ring person. I like to know that it's a statement, so you'll see the ring across the room, but I also like to know that she's comfortable to wear, and you'll be able to wear her and sort of not forget, because I don't think with a piece this big that you can forget that something's there, but nice and comfortable, so you're not constantly thinking, oh, I can't close my hand and that kind of thing. Really nice and comfortable to wear, even with that nice wide band. £150, this one. Sarah says, lovely. Stephanie says, yes, all good. Yes, Andrew, can't beat a bit of organised disorder. You're quite right. And I am very disordered tonight. Georgina says, well, and Linda's loving my on-air sign. Oh, thank you. It was a present from Mum and Dad for my birthday. They thought it was quite apt. So when it lights you up, then everybody knows in the house that, you know, I'm on air. And you're liking these ones as well. Loving large rings. Pauline says the big one is lovely. Stephanie says, hope Adam has got you one of each. Yeah. It's always tempting for me to have. But these are all one-offs, so I just can't have them. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I have got the nice rose quartz. That was for Valentine's Day this year, so that was very lovely. And then I'm going to show you, moving on from the tiger's eye. Oh, let me tell you the size on that one. Sorry if I haven't already. That one's a size R again. So a size R for Romeo. £150. There. So the bigger finger sizes this time. because I know that you're often looking for the bigger finger sizes. You want to wear them on different fingers and sort of have a bit of a change around. And a few of you are like me, I think, in that you've got one finger that everything fits. I don't know if you're the same. So when you're going out and choosing rings, I've got a finger and everything will go on that finger. And then I can't find rings for my other fingers. It's, it's a challenging life. Not the biggest challenge in anybody's life ever, I have to say, but you know, nonetheless. And then let me show you the next piece, which is one of my favourite gemstones. I love this piece. This is malachite. Now you're not seeing to the best advantage. Let me see if I can give you a little bit. I know you come for the professionalism but stay for the jewellery. There you go. Is that better? You can see a little bit better now. There we are. And this one I really had to put some more light on, because look at the veins in that piece. The circle that you can see there isn't a trick of the light. It is actually a whirl in this malachite, and I absolutely adore it. I adore the colour of malachite. It's so gorgeous. Green is my lucky colour anyway, as you might have noticed, with Adorn being green. But I do love malachite. So fairly flat, sort of a button style again, this one here, nice low profile. So if it's maybe your first time going for a bigger ring, a lower profile one you might find a little bit easier to wear, just that little bit flatter. Still with that really nice wide band on the back, so nice and comfortable. Can you hear that's Heathcliff tootling fast? Hello. And all those whirls and swirls in there that make it an absolutely stunning piece. Sharon says, think I'll have to pop in tomorrow and take a look at these. Definitely, they are sensational. Sarah says, lovely girl, says that's gorgeous. Sharon says, wow, not usually a big ring fan. Yeah, but you love it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm winning you over to big rings. That's good news. It is gorgeous. Now this one, let me just double check the size on there. She's a size V. V for victory, this one. Now, the only problem I had is that in transit, again, I'm going to have to just bring some light on to show you. I don't even know if you'll be able to see actually, because it's very subtle. But in transit, she's got a couple of marks on, which made me so sad. And I thought, I could just not, not put her out there at all. But actually, what I've done, she's £150. But if you love her so much that you can overlook a couple of little marks, then she's actually £135, and that's what I've done on that one. I always say if it's a gemstone for you, then you can make that decision. It's perhaps not something that you would do if you're buying a present, but they're such subtle little marks that I know that they're there. Oh, and I just adore this piece. Gorgeous, too gorgeous not to love. Almost round, this one. Andrew's back, phone through a wobbly. It's not just me tonight then, or is it catching? He's catching. Linda's loving the ring, and Linda says, what marks? Yeah, you can see them a little bit more in the flesh. Can you just see there? You might just be able to pick that up on your monitor. They're really, really subtle. But I know that they're there, and it's important for me that I tell you. So this one was £150. She's now £135 because of those little marks. But if you love her and you can get over the marks, then she's the one for you, especially if you're a finger size V for victory. That nice wide band at the back again, and the nice oval cut out there too. So you've got all the properties of that malachite. through and absorbing them. Now the next gemstone I've got to show you, I'm interested to see what you think about this, because I absolutely love this gemstone. It's so interesting, but it's such an unusual colour. So let's see what you think. This is a Bumble Bee Jasper. And the colour for me is just so different, so unusual. With those stripes in there as well. And each piece, let me just pop her on so I've got more of a balance so I can show you that. There we go, that colour. I nearly said I've popped her on upside down. I don't know if you were watching, but we were chatting about this, and when I wear rings, I look at them, and to me that's upside down. I would have to have her like that. I don't know, it might just be me, but see, because this is the sea and this is the sunset sky. I don't know. Maybe you'd wear it the other way around and say this is the sky and this is the ground. I don't know. But anyway. There. So Bumble Bee Jasper. So that gorgeous yellow colour, so different and so unusual, and shot through with that almost black blue. Such an unusual stone. Oval again, and that nice big band on the back, nice and comfortable. This one is a size Q for Queen. And another gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Absolutely wonderful. Again, that lower profile. So nice and easy to wear. She's a nice feel to this gemstone as well. She's got some texture to her, so you can feel she's not rough, but you can feel, I don't know how to describe it. She's got a perhaps a more earthy texture than the other rings. If I compare her to the rose quartz, so the rose quartz feels really, really smooth, but when you run your finger over the Bumble Bee Jasper, it feels just more textured. Really, really interesting gemstone. And it's again one that that I haven't got in my collection. I know, just need it, don't I, in my life, obviously. Pauline says, gorgeous. Sharon says, love how different it is. Linda says, that is gorgeous. Linda, you're the same. You're the same as me. I knew you would be. See, it's not just me. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Gorgeous piece. So this one, £150. And again, all in silver. Everything I've shown you tonight is silver. And all the gemstones are natural gemstones, which is what makes them absolutely beautiful. We do some created gemstones and some cubic zirconia, but my passion and my favourite are natural gemstones. Having a piece of our earth, of our world, on your finger is just incredible to me. It's something that is endlessly fascinating. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's the Bumble Bee Jasper in a size Q. And sticking with unusual stones, let me show you, this has got this most fantastic monochrome look. So if you're into a little bit of monochrome, and I like a splash of colour, but occasionally if you want to go really classic, monochrome's the way to go, isn't it? And this is a Snowflake Obsidian. There we are, let's put a little bit of light. Can you see that darkness in the middle and that gorgeous snow around the outside, all patterned in that black and that gorgeous white there? It's just so individual, so unique. It's another notice it across a room ring. And because of that monochrome, it just goes with absolutely everything. You don't have to worry about what colours to wear with this. Not that that normally bothers me, I've got to say. I occasionally plan an outfit around jewellery, so I'll have, you know, jewellery to match my outfit. It's actually outfit to match my jewellery, as you well know. But if you didn't want to do that, you wouldn't have to with this. Stephanie says the Bumble Bee Jasper looks like the beach and the sea meeting. Oh, no, it does actually. That's very poetic. Sarah says, love it. What size? Will go great with your pendant. It would match your pendant, Sarah. This one, I think, though, is going to be a little bit too big for you. She's a size W for whiskey. And I think you're a similar size to me, and she's sadly too big for me as well. So I think she might be a little bit big for you, this one. Linda says, wow, wonderful. She's just glorious, isn't she? Look at that really nice, big, thick band on the back. If you're wondering, by the way, when I chat to you all online and I say, oh, this will fit you, this won't fit you, it's my mastermind specialist subject. Sparkly's rings and wrist sizes. Here's your start of a 10. I can sometimes remember what size you are. Never going to come up in a pub quiz, is it? But it's very helpful when you're asking me if things will fit. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone, this one. Love it. Especially pertinent this week because we are expecting snow in Derbyshire. Sarah says, way too big. Yeah, I thought it was, this one. There will always be more, I'm sure. There'll be more rings in our future. We'll find one. I often say as well at Adorn and Acorn, each piece is just waiting for somebody. Especially with rings, it's amazing how many times I have somebody come in and say, wow, I love that, and try it on and it's perfect. And it's just meant to be. It's lovely. I love that when that happens. Snowflake Obsidian, £165 this one, 165 in a size W for whiskey. Gorgeous. Love it. Very jealous of people who buy these rings. Very, very jealous. Let's show you some more malachite, shall we? Look at this big piece. And again, it shows you how different gemstones can be. So that is, let's just come back a little. There we are. So with this gorgeous silver mirror finish and a lighter green this time, let me find the darker. Can you see? It's incredible that that's the same gemstone, isn't it? This one is so dark with all those whirls and swirls, and this one really lovely and light. Both that gorgeous, gorgeous green. This one's really interesting. It's been cut beautifully because the top and the bottom, can you see how she's framed? Just with that darker green. So pretty. A nice big band again on there. And she is a size T, T for terrific. Absolutely gorgeous. Just that bit bigger. Again, £165 this one, 165. And that gorgeous oval of silver around the edge, which I absolutely adore. Beautiful. I just love big rings. I love big rings because they make a statement. I love rings as jewellery because you can see them when you're wearing them. And it sounds really silly, doesn't it? But when you know, if you've got a nice ring, then when you're going through your day, you can just glance down and look at your ring. And I love that about them. Gorgeous. And then sticking with the malachite, another sensational, sensational piece. Let's just come back a little. There we are. And that has got, I'm just trying to get that balance so you can see the veins without blanching too much. There we go. Can you see the veins in there? Those gorgeous waves. And this is a sort of mid-green, so not as dark as the round and not as light as the one that I've just shown you. It's a really nice middle colour. And again, it's that glorious malachite colour, apologies. So you can see straight away, if you're a gemstone person, you can go, yeah, that's malachite straight away. absolutely gorgeous. And just such a wonderful colour. Pauline says, these rings are really beautiful, way too big for me. Yes, they are. Oh, Pauline, but very interested in the Bumble Bee Jasper, so I'll have to look out for some smaller ones. I will. I always like to trial collections like this and see how you like them and if you love the gemstones, because there are a lot of gemstones that I absolutely adore, but I have to think of you as well and think, is that something that you're going to like? And I was really interested to see if you loved the Bumble Bee Jasper, because I saw the pieces and went, oh, I love that. And then I thought, oh, I'll see if you like it too. So I'm glad you do. So yes, there will definitely be more Bumble Bee Jasper coming. And Stephanie says, what's your name? Bamba Gascoigne. With my starter for 10. Yes. Size wise, yes. Too big size wise, I'll have to look. I think the smallest one I've got tonight is the rose quartz in the N for November. But don't worry, we'll have some smaller pieces, I'm sure, and we'll have to do a nice special with the smaller ones then as well, won't we? So this is that gorgeous big malachite, and this we've gone from the smallest piece I've got to show you tonight to the largest. This one's a size X for X-ray. And again with that gorgeous silver mirror finish around the edge, that wonderful oval and that nice thick band, so nice and comfortable to wear. These rings are all nicely balanced as well. So I'm not showing it to perfect effect because this piece is too big for me, but let me show you on my finger, the one that fits. So when you move around, she's going to stay where she is, really nicely balanced. They're not going to tilt or roll. They're really nicely put together, which is something else. Honestly, you would absolutely laugh to see when I go and choose pieces, because I obviously try pieces on to see how they feel, and I'm sort of sitting there and right, is that nicely balanced, and there's a lot to think about to make the perfect ring, and it's really nice to work with designers who think like that. Gail's tempted with the Bumble Bee Jasper too, and Dawn would love that as a pendant. Yes, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous as a pendant. Sarah still loves my Christmas present. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely fab. And you didn't get it stuck on your finger this time, did you? I didn't trap you in my ring. So this is that gorgeous, nice big piece of malachite, size X for X-ray, and she is £185, 185. And I'm just in love with this collection. I think if you think of Adorn, you think of unusual gemstones, and this collection just encapsulates that for me. So let's just put a few on and show you and remind you of what I've shown you tonight. Let's pop the Bumblebee on, because that's been really popular tonight, hasn't it? You've loved that. She's on upside down. There we are. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gemstones there. Let's bring those in. Whoops, there we go. And such an array of colours tonight as well, from those greens through to the yellows to the wonderful pinks. I absolutely love them, and I'm glad that you love them too. I would love for you to come and try them on. They're not going to go straight online, because with one-offs I always put them here first so you can all see them first, and then in the shops, and then they'll go online if they're still with me, maybe in about a week or so. So if you're not local and you've seen one that you like, then do message me, and we can get that over to you, and that's the way we'll do it. There's always a way. Thank you so much for sticking with me tonight through buffering and wind and no light and utter craziness. It's been fabulous to have your company as always. I will be back with you next week. Yes, I'm just checking that I will, but I will. And showing you some more pieces, and we'll have some more jewellery chat. Remember, if there is something particular that you'd like to find out about, can you hear Keithy in the background? He's tapping to come in. Then you feel free to let me know, and we can chat about particular gemstones, anything that you'd like to to do. I've also been asked as well to do an Ask Me Anything. But I'm always conscious if that would be interesting. So if you'd like to do an Ask Me Anything, then let me know about that as well. And that might be for a future show for you. How exciting. Look like Mr. Jesus. Thank you. So thank you very, very much for your company. I'll hopefully see you very, very soon. And if I don't catch up with you IRL in real life, then I'll catch up with you next week here live again at 7 o'clock. Look after yourselves and remember, say it with me, until next we meet, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye everybody, see you. I'm so interested to know if you found the right ring for you in that little viewing. I absolutely love gemstones, don't you? I'd be interested to know what's your favourite and which of the ones you like the best from the ones I've shown you tonight. Why not tell me in the comments below? I hope you'll join me again here on YouTube very soon. See you soon.